You've heard what the Chiefs are going to have to do to win the Super Bowl. Let's go to the NFC champions in the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, the Eagles, to me, in order to win Super Bowl 59, to stop the three-peat, and you've heard it all here before, it's not a secret. Saquon Barkley, you have to run the ball. To control the clock, here's something you need to keep an eye out. Philadelphia ranks number 1 in time of possession, especially this postseason, at 32 minutes in a game. Vic Fangio's defense is the other part of this. See, they need to get turnovers and not allow Mahomes to have time to make the special plays. See, Mahomes is the type of quarterback that if you need 10 yards for a first down, he'll get you 11. You need 3, he'll get you 4. You need 2, he'll get you 2.5. He is great at doing what he needs to do to keep the game on his side, to keep the drive going. But if you want to stop that, Mahomes has been sacked 36 times in the regular season, most in his career, and another 5 times in the playoffs. And they've only played 2 games so far. And finally, for Philadelphia, you got to score touchdowns. Field goals will lose you this game. You've heard from Devin. You've heard from people. Buffalo got screwed because of ball placement. Sure. But you got to beat Kansas City. They're not going to give it to you. The officials aren't going to give it to you. The Chiefs are going to give it to you. If you want to win the Super Bowl, if you want to take them out of the playoffs, you have to beat Kansas City. And if Philadelphia is going to do that, it's going to be through great defensive play, turnovers, and an awesome running game by their quarterback and their running back to keep time of possession. So let's go to you, Paulie. How did the Philadelphia Eagles win Super Bowl 59?
They have to create a turnover. They have to get a 3-and-out by Kansas City. But they also have to help Saquon Barkley celebrate his 28th birthday by giving him the ball a bunch and getting him in the end zone, regardless of how it happens. So I think it's that running game, and it's trying to create pressure and turnovers against Mahomes.
It's fascinating how the formula is so simple, but it's going to be so tough for them in that game. Marver, how do Philadelphia Eagles, with all that sexy offense, beat definitively the Kansas City Chiefs at Super Bowl 59?
Ball control, keep Mahomes off the field. That would be one key. And, it's really an interesting matchup between the Fangio defense and Nagy offense. Guy that got the beer and the guy that maybe should have. But in any event, I mean, that's the way you beat Kansas City. You try to control the time because Mahomes is going to perform his magic. But I think that the Eagles will be able to control the clock a bit because their running game is so good. And, that will really help them, win the game if, in fact, they do. But I still think some magic about Kansas City and this three-peat thing that keeps hitting me.
It's going to be an interesting one. So much on the line for Kansas City when it comes to history, not just in the NFL, but in how we talk about sports in the next 20, 30 years. Devin, fly Eagles fly. How does it land with a Super Bowl? How did the Philadelphia Eagles win Super Bowl 59?
They're going to call Nick Foles and ask him to come out of retirement because he was able to beat Tom Brady. He's going to do it again with Patrick Mahomes. Maybe as a kid. But honestly, as weird as it's going to sound to say, the Chiefs are going to be studying all the tape on Saquon Barkley, and they're going to know which direction he's going before he even takes that ball into possession here. You need to get Jalen Hurts to kind of do more of that passing game, which we know he is capable of. As I was talking with Paul earlier last week about, I don't know why people seem to make fun of and laugh about Jalen Hurts and all the hate on him and how it's like, oh, Jalen Hurts is he's this fake quarterback. He's not nearly as good as people think he is. I'm like, I disagree there. And that's where I feel this team has to go here. They got to really work on that passing offense here. And again, like you're saying, hold on to that possession here. But then we all know Patrick Mahomes likes to act quickly and be a machine here. But if you can give him less time with that ball, it doesn't matter who the referee is there. They can only work so much of this dark magic as Marvin's talking about.